All right, summertime. And with summertime comes summer vacations. And just like anybody else, I enjoy my summer vacations a lot. And a great way to remember your summer vacations is by using an action camera. But if you're like me and can't afford one of the big brand GoPros, then I have just the thing for you. This is the XTU S3 action camera. Let's take a look at it. So XTU really packed a lot of features into this little action camera, starting with 4K 30 frames per second, a 20 megapixel camera, dual screens, which one of them in the back is the touchscreen, waterproof without a casing for up to 5 meters, which we're not going to test here, but we'll believe them. It also has built-in Wi-Fi along with an app for both Google and iOS that allow you to control the camera and the settings using an application. This is definitely worth taking a look at. So the XTU comes with pretty much all of your standard accessories that you would see in most cheap action cameras, but there are a couple I want to point out just so you can see what it all comes with that are kind of unique. It does come with a bicycle rack mount, a bicycle mount. So it is all plastic, but if you just wanted to throw it on your bike for just a casual ride, this would hold up just fine. If you're gonna do like any real hard trail riding, I don't know if I would recommend this. Because it is kind of a cheaper plastic and I can see it breaking fairly easily. It does come with a wristband remote control, so you can pause and start recording and take photos just by pressing a button. So that's pretty cool. Another neat feature on the back of the remote control, it does have micro USB, so you can charge it. It doesn't require a watch battery. When it comes to pulling your footage off of your camera, you can either use USB cable, the micro USB cable to your computer, or you can pull your SD card out and use the included memory card reader. These next two accessories deal with your audio recording, and one is a windsock, and this actually covers the entire camera, so that allows you to block out any wind that might be going over the microphone while maybe you're riding a bike or just walking and it's a windy day. It covers the camera just like that. You can also still have access to the 1/4-inch threads on the bottom, so you can still mount this to a tripod and not have to worry about the wind sound in the background interrupting your footage. Another neat accessory is an external microphone. This I've never seen on any action cameras ever before, and this actually attaches right to the micro USB. Right here, just like that, and now you have a great little vlogging camera. All right, we got to talk about. Ooh, I almost dropped it. We got to talk about the app now for the XTU camera. So I'm going to show you how to connect to it via the Wi-Fi that's built into the camera, and then how to go through the app and how to navigate, how to find your videos and pictures you've taken, and also how to change settings. So let's go ahead and pop onto the iPhone and I'll show you how. Once you have the app installed, then you can go into your Wi-Fi settings and select the XTU cam network. And then since I've already used this, I already have the password in, but you'll have to enter in the password. And then once you are connected, you can then go into the app and then enter camera. And now we have a live feed from our camera. Here's my keyboard. There's me. Hey, what's up? All right. So now we're in the camera. So now we can play around with our settings. Top right, there'll be the gear icon. You click on that. Here's all the settings for the camera that you can adjust. So obviously your resolution, the audio, the codec, anything you can do mainly on the camera, you can do right in here, which is very nice. We go back, and now the bottom right corner, kind of like a play button. We'll tap that, and this will show you your shooting modes. So if you're in video, you can do car, time-lapse, slow motion, etc. Same with pictures. You can choose the picture shooting mode you want to choose right from this menu. So very neat. And then the opposite corner, the left, lower left corner, this is where you can pull up your clips that you've already recorded on your SD card or your pictures you've already taken. So obviously I have a couple video clips and no images yet. In the top right, this is where you can actually download or delete them. So that's good. Go back, and obviously you can record from here as well if you just hit the, oh, I don't know why I said that. Oh, I believe since we're in 4K, it does have an issue recording sometimes in 4K. I'm just going to drop it down to 1080, and now it's able to record. Yeah, I'm not sure why you can't record 4K from the app, but for whatever reason it just will not. Oh, and it won't let me stop. So I'm not really sure what happened with the app when I was trying to switch between resolutions. It basically crashed and I couldn't stop the recording. So basically I had to close it out and then go back into it, and then I tried recording again through the app and it worked just fine. So kind of a weird little bug that may happen to you, so just something to be aware of. Okay, so now we're gonna test the electronic image stabilization by going on a quick bike ride. So the setup I have is the bar mount. This is not the one that came with it, but it's basically the same setup. So we're gonna attach it to here, and yeah, I'm also gonna use the included remote control armband, and we're gonna see how that works. And also, since it's a windy day and we're gonna be on a bike, it comes with this spongy foam. It's supposed to help reduce the air sound from wind hitting the microphone. So we're gonna test that out one way, and then we're gonna put it on our way back and see if there's what kind of difference there is. So, all right, let's go. So we are on the handlebars, testing the audio, see how it is with me talking. Somebody wanted to use this as like a vlogging type camera. Okay, so now I have the foam windsock sponge thing on. Like I said, my mount broke, so now I'm gonna have to hold it on my way back. So bear with me. So far, the remote is working. I've been able to pause recordings. So far, I didn't try a picture yet, but right there on that wrist. Okay, so we're gonna go and test this as a dash cam in my car. I'm gonna do a quick errand. We're gonna mount it in the dash. I already have a an adapter in my car setup. So we're gonna see how it works. So right now I'm shooting 4K at 30 frames per second with image stabilization on. So there is the mount, it's right there. Let's see how it works. I am also testing the voice command on the camera. Oh, we got red battery light just came on, so it's getting pretty low. So I'll have to do a couple more commands before the battery dies. So we're going to do recorder stop, recorder close, screen on, recorder stop, recorder close. A couple things I really liked about the XTU was are the dual screen LCDs. The one in front in particular is really nice. It's really nice when you're kind of self-logging and being able to see what exactly you're recording. In order to do that too, mode button. There we go. So now we have the front-facing LCD on. Like I said, it's really nice recording yourself. Hey. And being able to see what you're capturing. So that's a really neat feature. Switch that back. Yeah, you hold the M button or mode button on top for 2 or 3 seconds, and it switches back and forth. Another thing I really like about this camera is, this might seem minor, but the built-in the 1/4-inch thread adapter right into the camera, screw it onto a boot, and that boot can go on and off the tripod, which is really nice. So I think that's a really neat feature. Another was the voice command. Like I said, it worked kind of in my car. So I did screen on, and the screen pops on. So we go screen off, screen on. So it does work. It was more or less the on-off, trying to get it to record. Another thing I really like is the app integration. It seemed like it worked really well, other than the little hiccup I had when I was switching camera modes in the app and it froze up on me and crashed. Other than that, the app works really well along with the camera. And I also feel the footage from the camera is really good. The 1080p looks really good, the 4K looks really good. Sometimes with the fishbowl lens on some of the action cameras, it just makes it look really weird. And this one doesn't look that bad at all. Another thing is actually the accessories that it comes with. You know, the windsock that you can put over the entire thing. Seemed like it worked really well when I was on the bike. You really didn't hear that wind distortion. Along with the external mic, I felt like really made a difference in sound quality. It did come with a waterproof case and all your other standard adapters and whatnot, and they all seem to work just fine. But yeah, like I said, pretty standard stuff, and it all worked really well. So, all right. So I guess my biggest problem with the XTU was really the battery life. It seemed pretty short, and it's very inconsistent. So you'd be looking at it, it looks like it's like 3/4 full, and then it would drop all the way down to 1/4, maybe back up, and it just seemed like it would fluctuate a lot. Even if it's just sitting, not really doing anything. It just looked like the battery level really never knew where to be at. Also, the onboard microphone is very lackluster. So if you really want your audio to come out good, you're gonna want to attach the external mic. My initial impressions are really good. As for the final question, is this the GoPro killer? Yes, I believe this is a GoPro killer. Overall, I mean, with all the features, you can't go wrong. This is a great camera, and for almost half the cost, it just packs so much. And man, it's hard to beat. I know GoPro has a good reputation. They do have really good cameras, but man, for the price, this you can't go wrong with this. You really can't. So, so with that, we'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye. Hey, if you guys liked the video, go ahead and leave a like and even think about subscribing. I'm Ryan. See you on the next one.